was the reflection on my dryer, and I just thought it looked so pretty and peaceful and thought I'd share it. Anyways, today is my day off and I've already wasted like a good half of the day just stuck in executive dysfunction. Is that what it's called in ADHD? Of course, my ADHD brain would not know. But I finally decided, like, okay, I need to clean up my desk, be somewhat productive, and do some practice with some drawing. And so today I decided to put some focus on one of my goals. I've been wanting to practice drawing faces. And there's this really great course that I found by Chris Hong, and I really love the way that she breaks down how to draw faces. I've probably watched quite a few videos on how to draw faces, but she just approached it in a completely different way that I haven't seen other artists talk about. I need to eat, but I'm like finally focusing and putting in the brain work to practice my skills, and I'm getting interrupted by wanting to eat food. But I'm doing such a good job with drawing that I want to keep it going. I've almost put in an hour and a half of drawing today, which is a lot for me, especially when it comes to practice and working on my skills. Today I got to work on some facial practice. I didn't do any like freehand drawing yet. I essentially just wanted to figure out how to communicate the facial features onto paper. And I think that actually helps a lot because it helps my brain on how to figure out how to make the shapes in the first place versus like not only just trying to figure out like where things line up on the face, but also like how do I communicate eyes or how do I communicate a nose on paper. And so I think once I realize how to draw the things, I can more so focus on where they line up on a face. So that was cool. I want to continue practicing that, and then I think next I want to practice mapping out features on the face, which is one of the harder things for me. I just don't want the faces to look bad, or I don't want them to look off. And I know that's just part of the process and I just gotta suck it up. So I'm gonna do that. Baby steps, baby steps. Either way, we're going forward, headed towards the goal. I saw a new YouTuber's video and I loved watching it, and she did this genius thing where she had an app to clock in, and I was just like, that is so genius. And I want to implement that to see if it will help me with productivity. Okay, first thing I see are lemons showing up on my feed. Okay, so we're gonna do that. The great thing about warming up like this is like it really pushes you to just make a fucking decision. Not that I mean to cuss, but it like opens up your brain. That's an awful start. Whatever, we gotta keep going. The first one's always the worst one. Hey, did I just make something? Oh, that's an awful cherry. The whole point of this, which I have to remind myself constantly, is not to create something that is aesthetically pleasing, but to instead just help warm you up. helps your brain just be able to make decisions to something I can struggle with. Normally I'd stop right about here because my brain is like brain farting. But because I can see how much time I've already clocked in, I can see that I still have about like 10 minutes left. So it's like, you can't stop. You gotta keep going. Which isn't bad, that's good, because then that way I can keep track of what I'm actually doing and how much I've actually done. Just looking, trying to find pictures. I thought this was gonna be easy. Wrong. Okay, that feels good to me. Overall, I guess I'm not too angry. I mean, after all, it is just meant to be a warm-up. And sometimes I just have to remind myself that ugly drawings are part of the process. They will be. They're here. Okay. What are next? I'm feeling very like gremlin-y. I wonder if it's just like a manifestation of all the anxiety and you just need to like curl into a ball to try to control it. I don't know what it is. Breathe, Jessica. Breathe. I need adult supervision. I am not enough of an adult, even though I've been an adult for well over 10 years now. So while I do like to gaslight myself and tell myself I wasn't productive, I will say that I'm actually pretty proud of what I've been able to do this week. I think I added like 7 new products to my shop. So we have some new bookmarks, some new notepads. We have this new sticker, and then we have these 2 notepads. And then of course we have our print and our fish stickers. This is a notepad with 50 sheets. These notepads actually came to be really useful for me. And then this one is essentially like a smaller version of what I have on my shop now. So this is 3.5 by 3.5 inches. The other one is like 5 by 7-ish. Of course, we have more stickers. But this is another notepad I've been wanting to launch for a while. It's got 45 pages and it's just really awesome for note taking, and it's so pretty. I think this one's gonna be perfect for spring. So yeah, I'd say I'm pretty satisfied with these products. I'm excited to get them added to the shop. So I ended up getting cut early from work, and so I thought, I have a couple of hours. Let's go to the Art Institute of Chicago. Hats off to Van Gogh, of course. Man, gotta love a Monet. A couple years back, I actually got to see an exhibition dedicated to his later years, and it was definitely magical. Last time I came, I didn't get to see the modern art section, and man, oh man. First of all, I had no idea this painting was this big. So David Hockney is one of my favorite painters, and I was super excited to see this piece. I had been looking forward to it for a while. And man, he's so talented. I mean, his use of color is just so beautiful. And I mean, just look at this. It speaks for itself. This sold for $90 million, which honestly, I get it. And here we have Rene Magritte, which I did not actually recognize at first, but I fell in love with this painting. So crazy how it looks like you could literally walk into the canvas. And to finish off this visit, we have Yves Tanguy, another surrealist artist. Looking at this felt like I was walking into someone's dream or visiting another dimension. It was so mesmerizing. Thank you for joining me while I get to work on my art and geek out over these really cool art pieces. I hope you guys take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.